Hey everybody, it's Brent Sales, COO and a managing partner at the Applewood Auto Group. And today we're going to be talking about used cars. I get a lot of questions about used cars because there's just so many uncertainties in the market. So we'll answer the most frequently asked questions today. Nowadays, in the used car market, there's so much knowledge and so much data available to the consumer. Set a budget you want to spend for a car, be realistic with yourself, and if you get in a car that fits that budget and has all the things you need, just know that you're probably getting the deal that's right for you. But at Applewood, we're constantly looking at the market to make sure that we're priced aggressively and that our customers are getting a very good deal. You know, one thing to look at when you're looking for a good used car is look at the Carfax history, which is available for all of the cars that we sell, and then also to ask about the reconditioning that was done on the vehicle. A dealership has to do a lot more reconditioning than, say, a private seller would have to do. We want to make sure the car is safe. We want to make sure that the brakes have been done at a really good level and the tires are at a really good level. And then make sure it has the features you want and it has all the things you want at a price that you can afford. We have access to over 20 different financial institutions, so we're constantly finding the best rates and best approvals for you. So there's financing available. If you want to pay cash, I'd probably recommend spending that on higher interest, maybe debts that you might have, rather than putting it towards a car where we can get you a really low interest rate. Auto loans are called what's installment credit. So it shows and it proves your ability to make consistent monthly payments. So if it's your first car or you're new to Canada or you're new to credit, getting an auto loan is very important to build your credit history. Anytime in a finance contract, there's a buyout. If you want to get out, you basically just have to pay out that buyout. So if you bring it in, have the vehicle appraised, or if you get a whole bunch of cash that you want to pay it off, all of the loans are open. You can pay them off at any time. So huge benefits of trading in your vehicle. The first one being tax savings. So when you're trading in a vehicle and getting a new or pre-owned vehicle, you're paying tax only on the difference. So what you want to do is if you want to consider, hey, if I'm going to sell it for $14,000, they're going to give me $12,000 as a trade-in. You're actually getting $12,000 plus the tax savings, right? The other part about trading in, you're not going to have to worry about safetying the vehicle yourself or anything like that. The dealership's going to take care of that for you. You're also not going to have to worry about someone calling you saying, I want to come look at your car on Saturday, and then not showing up, which happens to us all the time in the car industry. This one's really based on preference. If you feel comfortable with an older vehicle because you want to get more features, then maybe just make sure you're protected with an available extended warranty so that you don't have to worry about paying for the car and also paying to fix your car should it have anything come up. Accident history really depends on the type of vehicle. Nowadays, a bumper with all the sensors is going to cost $3,000–$4,000 on average. So we're seeing a lot more higher values in terms of the accidents, but really not much major other than cosmetic. A bumper is not much of anything, but it has sensors and cameras and things built into it nowadays. On the test drive, the first thing I'm going to look for is comfort, to make sure I feel very comfortable. Next, I'm going to look for safety and make sure I feel very safe driving this vehicle. And I'm just going to listen to some noises and see if there's anything that kind of gives me a little bit of a feeling where maybe I shouldn't be buying this vehicle. This is really a preference for you. Obviously, if you're buying something that has a lot of value to it, I would protect it with a warranty. I think that's important. I don't like having to pay for me personally. I don't like having to pay for my car and then having to pay to fix my car. So it's really up to you. In this one, I think they consider in the industry anything under 20,000 kilometers per year is low kilometers. Anything over is middle, and then over 30 per year is higher kilometers. There's big advantages, obviously, from buying them from a dealership, but I'm going to say that because I'm a partner in a dealership, right? But the biggest advantage is all of the salespeople are licensed. We have to adhere to a lot stricter codes of conduct, stricter safety concerns when we're looking at the cars. And obviously, if there's something wrong, you can go to the dealership for some help later on. Whereas a private sale, you're really on your own, and you're not possibly getting the whole story about that used car. It really depends on where those ads are coming from and where your info is going to. If you see one from Applewood, obviously you can trust Applewood. We're 10 stores, been in business for a very long time, and you can trust the Applewood Auto Group. Certified pre-owns are becoming some of the fastest selling used car markets out there. And in my opinion, they offer huge value because there's more certifications that have to be done. There's a longer inspection list and they have to have certain things. So you will get more value in a certified pre-owned vehicle. Really what you want to do is decide on a budget, whether that's a budget overall, or for most people nowadays, 95% of the people worry about their monthly budget. What can I afford per month? So look at what you can afford per month, including your insurance, including your gas and all the expenses, and make sure you find a car that fits that budget. Thanks so much for listening. Again, I'm Brent Sales, COO and Managing Partner at the Applewood Auto Group. Come see my amazing team and find out why it's all good at Applewood.